This client wanted a profitable eBay store, and I built one in 7 days. Listing, sourcing, shipping, everything. This is exactly how I did it. Now, before we get deep into the video, I do want to tell you guys you can follow me right now at Hustlertaughtme on Instagram and on TikTok. I show you guys the behind the scenes and also more tips and tricks that I don't show on YouTube on these social media platforms, while also giving you guys access to my online community for free in the link in the bio on these platforms, so you guys can actually be able to see live videos where I'm giving you guys insight that I have on updated theories and processes, while also giving you again more in-depth behind the scenes. And I do go live in the private community as well, while also giving you guys access to me to ask me questions 24/7 whenever you need me. It's like having me in your pocket at any point. Go and join the Hustler community. Just click the link in the bio on any of my social media platforms and you guys can get in for free right now. Now, it's not going to be free forever, so make sure you guys take advantage as much as you can. And again, I want you guys to be able to make money work for you, and that's the most important thing. Now, the day-to-day aspect of this service was literally me telling this person that I want to learn a little bit more of what you want, right? I want to know exactly what you're expecting so I can inspect it and make sure that I can provide the best quality experience possible. Now, a lot of us, we are driven by the things that we see on social media, drop shipping, and also a bunch of how to make money online tips and tricks and techniques, and fill out this survey and you make $1 billion, right? We also are subject to a bunch of Instagram and TikTok stories and reels that show us people living the life that we want to live, right? And we're thinking and trying to figure out how we could actually project ourselves in their shoes, and we often end up buying a dream. Now, what I like to do is show people exactly how to make the things that they want to happen turn into reality. And that's exactly what I do on this channel, so make sure you guys subscribe. But what I'm going to walk you through is a day-to-day process of how I was able to help this client that signed up for eBay automation, where we list, ship, and provide the products for you on your eBay. Now, what we do is we literally have a service where you get an assistant. An assistant is going to actually build your eBay account for you. We're going to provide the products for you. We're going to ship the products for you. It's a one-stop shop. Now, this is convenient for people that have a 9-to-5 already, people that just want to do and start this income stream as soon as possible, and also people that are looking to learn and grow their business so that they can actually make it sustainable for them to be able to make great profits. So this is exactly how I did it. Now, day one, it was when we are literally looking and assessing the account. So if we looked at account health, we looked at exactly what the account was doing before and prior to us actually getting in this service. And again, this account from this client was brand new, wasn't much traction or anything we really had to tweak. We made sure that the bank account information was on there so he can get paid 100% profit. We don't take any profit splits. Everything is 100% yours that you make. Now, also, one big important thing we do want to say that a lot of people actually, they don't recognize and they don't put a lot of emphasis on is the name. Now, let me explain why. So I ordered DoorDash the other day and it was from Honeygrow. And it was really interesting because when I got the DoorDash from Honeygrow, on top of the carton, it said more affordable on Honeygrow's app. But I ordered through DoorDash. What Honeygrow did with that was they marketed their app while also providing my service that I ordered from another app. And it's the same thing with eBay. You want to go ahead and ship these products to these customers, but you also want to be able to subconsciously push your website to the customers and your brand to the customers. So the customer, instead of going through the customer's need, then eBay, and then you, goes to customer need, then to your website. You want to be able to cut the middleman so you don't have to split the profits. So you want to make sure your brand is actually relatable. You want to make sure your brand is known, and you also want to make sure that your profile actually means something to people. So I would start by making sure you have a store name and also a logo. I see a lot of people that come to us with just a regular generic name and also a regular picture. Maybe it's your face with money in front of it or just your face. We want a brand. We want to actually help you develop a brand so that people can actually see you mean business and also associate your brand with the thought. So prime example, wesply.com is my wholesale website. I want people to look at my website and say, okay, I know I can get bulk products from this guy. He supplies demand. That is why I consistently am approaching people with my brand and letting them know this is a website where you can get wholesale. It's the same exact thing. Every single order that you do with eBay, you want them to associate your brand with whatever product and quality that you are providing. Now, day 2, what we did was we were working on actually adding products. Now with eBay automation, you get 40 listings a week, okay? So you're paying $300. $250 is going towards products in our warehouse. So that's your budget. So think of it like this. You give us $250 to spend on products in the warehouse. $50 goes towards your assistant. Now your assistant is getting $50 for that week of working for you, listing, shipping, and answering questions for you, okay? Now, with that $250, they may put up some fans because they're relevant right now. They may go ahead and put up some chargers, power adapters, and different accessories that are going to stretch that $250 out throughout that week so that they can maximize the reach to consumers. Now, the benefit of this is being able to actually have a warehouse that has products already, and when I say products, I'm talking about a bunch of different products. Now, all of the products you probably imagine we have, but we're talking about chargers, adapters, audio, speakers, drones, gadgets, a bunch of different things that we're able to put on your eBay to reach different type of clientele and seeing which ones stick. So it's just about throwing up the shots and seeing which shots are landing for you to be able to make profit. And that is why we used the $250 as a budget. So what we did the second day is we started listing 10 products. Now we're listing these small ticket items because we're looking for feedback from customers. Now, let me give you an example. I would rather list a charging bundle over me listing AirPod replicas or even AirPod clones starting out. Why? Because chargers, they give a low expectation to the customer. Customer just wants to be able to charge their phones. They go ahead, they receive the package, they see that the product is charging their phone, they give you positive feedback. That's a win. Now, you start losing when you are instead trying to overdo it. You're saying, oh yeah, I have AirPods and the AirPods are selling great and they work just like this, this, and this. And then the customer opens the package and instead of giving you the feedback right away, they're like, let me test it out. Give me a few days. And then they go ahead and take a few days and give you negative feedback because you lied to them and told them that you were selling them AirPod Pros when in reality you were selling them in-ear generic headphones. So the difference is we like to start out with low ticket items to actually engage with customers and give them a sense of, okay, this person is trustworthy. They gave me a charger. The charger works great and now I'm happy. So that is why we start with 10 low ticket items and in bundles, and that's just because we want to be able to provide value. If you think of it, you get more out of a bundle than you do out of one product, and you see us bundling, you think value. That is how we start accelerating when it comes to actually building eBay accounts. Now, I know that reselling and listing, whether it become the description, title, or even pricing, can become quite difficult for resellers and overwhelming. So what we do is we actually offer a listing template on Hustlertaughtme.com. Now, Hustlertaughtme.com is my website where I teach you how to actually sell or how to build and flourish with your income streams. Let me give you an example. We help with phone flipping and with product reselling. We give you guides, templates, courses, but everything you buy off that website comes with a connection to me. I don't sell a course and just throw you out there to the sharks. I sell you a course and I make sure that I'm there for you. I'm there when it comes to booking a call. You get a free call so we can actually talk about any questions that you may have that the course did not help you with. I make sure with my websites and my services that you're taken care of and put in the best position possible, because I do understand how valuable our dollar is. And again, I do appreciate people that invest in themselves, and I'm investing in you because again, we have one purpose in mind, and that is to make money work for you and to start making profits. So we often let the product sit and we wait to see if the products are selling, which ones are doing great, which ones are not. Now, I would be lying if I told you that every product just jumps off the shelf. That is not true. With eBay automation, we see this all the time, where sometimes it can take time to actually gain traction, to get views. And I often have people ask me, hey, Brandon, what do you think about fake views or fake watchers? Don't do it. That doesn't help your account. Trust me, I deal with 300 plus eBay accounts on a daily basis, and we don't see any success from fake views or watchers. What I would say is be patient, but what we do on day 4 is one of the most important things that you could do to help your eBay account instead of doing fake views, right? You start looking at what's selling, what's not. You take the things that are not being viewed down and you relist them, and you have a different approach. What we like to do is, if we list a pair of iPhone 7 headphones and we see that those iPhone 7 headphones have 0 views within the first 4 days, what we do is we'll take it down, and instead we'll type in iPhone 7 headphones, we'll look in the sold category, we'll see what has sold in that same realm or similar to that product, and we will tweak the listing we initially had and put it back up. That is revising a listing, and you have to do this when it comes to eBay in order for you to get success, because you have to stay ahead of the trends, or even just stay on the same length or the same level as the products that are selling currently. When it comes to products and when it comes to eBay, you want to keep your products relevant. Therefore, you want to take them down, relist them, take them down, relist them based upon how many views and the conversion. Okay, conversion is basically the view amount versus the sell amount. You want to have great conversions, which means you want to have people actually buying and not just viewing. If you see people just viewing, not buying, take it down, go to sold, look at the same category of what you're selling or the same product that you're selling, look at the title, look at the description, and also look at the price, and tell from there what tweaks you can actually make to the listing that you currently have, revise it, put it back up. That is how you make sure that you are getting the most out of every single listing you have. All right, let's recap. So number 1, you get eBay automation from Hustlertaughtme.com. Once you go to Hustlertaughtme.com, you go to start selling, you hit store automations, you get eBay automation. We have 3 packages, okay? We have the 300, 500, and 850. Now, 300 is one of our most popular. The $300 one is where you get $250 listed of product value a week, okay? So that is going to be for 1 week. $250 goes towards the products and the warehouse. $50 is going to go towards paying your assistant. Next, after you do purchase that service, you then are going to be able to book a call with me. It's going to be a one-on-one call with me where I get to learn you, learn what your goals are, and learn exactly what your expectations are. Next, the day 1 and 2, we have your assistant who's going to be working on your account. While they're working on your account, they're going to be looking at your account health. They're also going to be looking to make sure that your brand is actually on your account, username, and also profile. Now, day 3 and 4, we're listing these products, 10 preferably, and we're making sure that we're revising what isn't being seen and what is not being sold. Now, 5 to 6 is basically going to be where we are making it a priority to inspect what we expect. We're looking at the metrics. We're making sure that everything is panning out correctly. Now, when we get to day 6 to 7, that's where we are sort of kind of looking and watching to see what hard work is paying off, what hard work isn't. Now, I'll be lying to you guys to tell you every time every account is just booming at day 7. It's not true. But that is why with eBay automation, we still give you service after the week. We still make sure that we are looking and monitoring your account after that week. Why? Because usually when it comes to you investing $300 a week, we want to make sure that you are profiting. So we give you an extra 7 days for us to monitor, ship, and also be able to have customer assistance when it comes to that next prior week. Now, this is important because you usually are going to get most of your sales the following week, because we already set up the whole account when listing, brand recognition the first week, and now usually customers are going to start seeing and gaining traction and gaining influence on your products and being able to purchase with confidence. Now, what we want to make sure that you understand is that we are focused on your rate on return, which means we're focused not only on getting feedback and getting people to buy, but making sure you're making money. So we will be monitoring what the price is, the profit is, and making sure that it is making you money. That is important. So day 6 and 7 is where we actually monitor the metrics. We're looking at fulfilling orders, because after that first week, we do still ship your orders for you. Now, we do still help you with customers that ask you questions. We do not list more products though unless you renew your service. I hope that is very clear, but we do offer support with shipping and customer service within the first 7 days after your service. All right, this helps you maintain and also continue to build your eBay account well after eBay automation. I tell people this all the time. eBay automation isn't something that I want you to be trapped in. It's not something I want you to have to need. It's something that I want to be able to help you grow your eBay so you can do it yourself. Every service I have is not built to make you need me. It's built to make you be able to have assistance while growing so you can flourish on your own and make money work for you by yourself and be fully independent. Now guys, throughout the second week, you'll start seeing your eBay actually working for itself, which is the main goal. Now, one thing that we do is we make sure that we are giving you guys a account that is set up for success. Now, after eBay automation, you can always feel free to order wholesale products through wesply.com that sell on your eBay, or you can renew and do eBay automation again. The beautiful part about this is your account only takes around 8 to 10 hours of work to set up with us as your eBay automation service. Next, you have somebody working on your eBay daily, and you now are given a bunch of products to start out with for you to be able to see what is actually sticking on your account, and now you take it from there. Now you're actually set up to be able to keep selling, growing, and also you can build your business on your own. You can see what products you want to sell. But I do want to make this clear. Most of the ROI that we do have is $15 to $20, and that does not include shipping. Now, it all depends again what service you get. If you get the $300 package, you're going to get lower tier products. You get the $500 package, you're going to get mid-tier products. If you get the $850 package, you're getting electric scooters. You're getting higher tier products, okay? So it all depends on exactly what your budget is, but no matter what, we are geared towards making sure you make profit. Now, before I end this video, I do want to make this very clear. Every eBay account has a time, right? A time. And this is what we call the time. The time is when we start actually seeing customers repeatedly order. Now, the time does not necessarily mean it will be the first week or the second week. The time all depends on your eBay account. But one thing that we do, because we do understand that this is a scary thing, right, is if you do not sell the amount of products needed to sell on your eBay to make the profit back, we do send you a reseller's kit at the end of the week. The reason we do that is because we want you to be able to at least get some type of assets from the money that you have invested, which means if all 250 of your products are not selling and thriving, we will give you a reseller's kit so you can actually be able to sell it on your own if you choose. We again are very flexible, and we want to make sure that you are always getting something out of everything, okay? Any deal, any type of offer, any type of transaction within your eBay, you'll have products to be able to ship out so that the customer maintains the happiness and also can give you that feedback. Again, this is a bulletproof method of being able to make money work for you and not only having to work on your eBay tirelessly. You will have people that are there, that are successful already, working on your eBay to help it grow, build, and most importantly, profit. What tools do the eBay automation assistants use? So the tools that they use are, of course, the products from wesply.com, but also products that we have in our warehouse. Now, if you guys don't know, I have a warehouse. It is a big warehouse, and it's a warehouse that is full of a bunch of products that I ship all over. Now, I don't have all of the products on wesply.com because that website is for trending products, but you actually will see your eBay automation assistant actually giving products or putting products on there that you've never seen before. In every product we have in stock, and we are able to ship at the drop of a dime. The next thing that your eBay automation assistant is going to be utilizing is going to be a product listing template. Now, this product listing template is a template that is actually used by us and we actually give to you. It's a template that's updated weekly and also monthly. Now, this template includes trending products. It is something that we are monitoring on a consistent basis, and we allow you guys to get as well at Hustlertaughtme.com. Now, lastly, we are utilizing data from all eBay accounts we're working with to help boost your account. So we see products that aren't selling on others, and we won't list it on yours if we see that it is a dead product, a product that is selling very, very slow on multiple platforms or multiple profiles. We won't list it on yours. We also see, okay, so this is selling at this price point. Let's tweak this price to make sure that this price is this. We make sure that we are comparing all metrics so that all accounts are thriving and not clashing, but instead working together. Now, the reason a lot of resellers are struggling is because manual listing is kind of complicated. It becomes very hard and also frustrating. It takes a long time, especially if you're not seeing the results, you start getting frustrated. Next, they pick bad products. I mean, how many times have you listed a product that did not sell and you brought it and you thought that it was because you saw the person on YouTube with the money, like, yeah, this sells, go ahead and buy it. Matter of fact, go get my vendor list. Like, how many times do people actually go ahead and fall for fake colognes, spider hoodies, and all of these different products that don't really sell in real life, and they're upset because they invested their money and now they can't even get those products off? Listen, don't even lie. You've probably had that experience. I know I have. And again, you don't want that to happen again. We don't have no money to waste. Then again, poor titles, descriptions, and also pricing. This happens often because if you don't know exactly how to SEO optimize your profile or your listings, you're going to come out on the losing end. And we want to avoid that at all costs. And lastly, a lot of people give up when they get flagged. Now, we barely and rarely ever get flagged on eBay automation accounts, but if we ever do, we have templates that allow us to easily get unbanned or unflagged because we have inside knowledge on how to do this, the verbiage to use, and also we're experts at conversion. Not because we are just that great or we have a hidden sauce, but because of time and time again, we have had to try to learn different ways to beat the algorithm, but also tweak it just a little bit, just in case there is any type of fluctuation of problems that could exist. Prime example, if we are listing generic products and one day eBay says no more generic products, we got to make sure that we are able to have emails ready, templates, and also be able to have assistants that know exactly how to articulate themselves and also know how to avoid these issues from ever coming up. We actually have a unbanding template on Hustlertaughtme.com too that has worked for over 50 people this week. Okay, and I will tell you, I'm having a video that I'm recording right now to actually show proof of this, and we're going to actually go in depth and watch a person actually get unsuspended using our templates. But the templates work, and it's not because we just write, hey, I'm sorry. It's because we know exactly what the Vero system includes and why it does restrict people, and we know exactly how eBay sometimes takes advantage of this, and they will easily suspend or restrict somebody when they don't even have the merit or the reasoning that the Vero system actually says they do. So again, we have taken this very deep, and it's so much more to come. But again, we make sure that we don't ever get in this position. But a lot of people, they don't know how to do that. They don't know how to make sure to avoid this from happening, and then they just end up giving up. And Listen, again, we don't have any time for that. We're trying to make money. Listen, remember, automation gives you momentum. It helps you actually continue to move forward. It builds. It's something that actually helps you consistently grow, right? No matter if it's a slow build or even a fast one, you will grow. And this is important because the eBay automation service helps you avoid those rookie mistakes that actually can derail you or even just make you unmotivated. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And listen, if you are looking for eBay automation and trying to get involved and build and grow with us, definitely check out our website, Hustlertaughtme.com. Get eBay automation, start learning, growing, and also making money work for you. We will see you guys in the next video. Peace.